Super League is the development and growth of football in Africa and to make it globally competitive. From the engagement of fans to the operations, from the involvement of partners, broadcasters and investors to the professionalization of clubs, from the growth and retention of talent to the increase of financial strengths of clubs and member associations. The Africa Super League will reach all these goals by working on 5 main areas to provide Africa with an appealing product that can boost local football and can compete with other international club competitions. An appealing sport format. The league will involve 24 clubs, 8 from each one of the 3 regions, from over 16 different countries, representing more than 1 billion people. A total of 197 matches will be played in 10 months between August and May. A super final will take place at the end of May in one of the best temples of football, designed to become the Super Bowl of Africa and bring the eyes of the world on the African continent and its football. A strong governance support. The Africa Super League will be organized by a dedicated, best-in-class entity through a unique partnership with the Confederation of African Football and FIFA. The entity will guarantee an efficient and effective delivery of the project with utmost transparency and ethical values. A goal-oriented brand and marketing strategy. The Africa Super League stands out as a world-class sports event with strong investment on communication and marketing. A constant focus on revenues to allow a continuous growth of the Africa Super League through the centralization of broadcasting and commercial deals. Global investors, focus on activation and digital innovation. A clear vision to the future, thanks to a $54 million solidarity fund to be distributed to every national football federation of CAF's 54 member association, which will each receive $1 million every year. And $50 million of contributions from the Confederation of African Football to develop and grow football in Africa at all levels. Infrastructure, club finances, youth and women's development, and the overall management of the sport. It's time to kick off the new era of African football.
All right, today it was launched, the African Super League was launched in Arusha, Tanzania. And Onoja, what's your thoughts? Which clubs? Enyimba wants to be there, Rivers United wants to be there. Which one? Let me just give you this one.
I think currently Rivers United want to be there. If you look at statistics, you will say yes, Rivers United is currently the winner of the league. It's one of the best teams right now. And if you look at the statistics of Rivers United to be at the top, they are the best attacking team and the best defensive team. So as at now, they have what it takes. If you recapitulating on the past and then looking at exactly what I've talked about before now, yes. We talk about Enyimba being a champion already. Twice champion, a recon in Africa. In fact, in African rating, if Enyimba is rated above Rivers United. So the 2 of them can go there because they say they are giving opportunity to several teams. So 2 teams
I think teams come from each regions.
Yeah, so each of the regions are talking about the south, north, southwest, and east. So
it will be the most valuable football club competition ever realized in Africa.
That are going to compete. So for
a project of unprecedented scale, involving 24 clubs, representing over 16 different countries across the continent.
Now, they also talk that
is credible. It will be supported and supervised by the Confederation of African Football.
It means that
is concrete. It will support the expansion of clubs, talent, facilities, and fans.
They say it's to develop youth and women football.
Yeah.
Youth, and so it's a package that want to encourage development of women football, particularly our youths, our young girls who are supposed to come together to be able to enjoy sports. So I think it's also part of it. For them to enjoy this fund, 200 million to develop football, women have to be carried along, and as such, they want to encourage different clubs to be able to have a female team.
All right, I'm afraid that's the much we can take on that story. The African Super League has been launched in Arusha, Tanzania. Before we leave this show, we talk about tennis because Serena Williams has called a quiz. She says this year's US Open is going to be a final Grand Slam.
Honestly, the African child has made a mark in tennis. We are proud of her, and of course, she's going to leave when the ovation is highest. I think for me, kudos for her, and I pray she win this particular one as a parting gift.
All right, thank you very much, James Oronja, for being our guest today to discuss the African Super League and, of course, the CAF Champions League draws. My name is Sopriye Godwin Jaja. We'll leave you with the highlight of the Manchester City match in the Premier League.
Early pressure, first corner.